we talked about Stephen A. And with that, his guy who, I don't know if we talked recently, but I forgot you and Shannon Sharp were beefing for a while.
I don't have beef with Earthlings. I just want people with these podcasts to understand that. Just make sure you have G14 classification. I understand you're trying to get your views and you're trying to do all that, but you got to understand about like this podcast right here. I do not need this podcast to be famous. Okay, I do it for fun. I do it because I enjoy talking to you, and hopefully the fans enjoy it. But I don't need this. I don't need views. If I say something, it's going to be from the heart. I may say something silly, but I'm not going to be saying stuff just to get views and just to get points. Because guess what? That little money, it may come buy me a watch, but this little podcast money, this is just, trust me, this is just have fun, take my lady to Turks and Caicos weekend money. So, other people that really do their podcast, I can tell they really need that. So they say whatever, they do whatever. Just make sure and understand you have G14 classification.
Yeah, so, let's see if Shannon Sharp has G14 classification to say this. He said, okay. I can't put Shaq in front of Kareem or Wilt. He listed you as the third best center of all time. He said, people say Shaq is the most dominant. No, it's Wilt, because Wilt averaged 50 and 25. He had another season where he averaged 44 and 27. If you look at the three highest scoring average, the man averaged 30 and 23 for a career. I got Kareem 1, Wilt 2, and Shaq 3. He talked more about blocking shots. Stephen A. Smith said he brought up Bill Russell, and he said Kareem is a given. Where my issue where Wilt compared to Shaq comes in is Wilt had a nemesis that got 9 more titles straight up against him. Nobody did that against Shaq. That's the difference. But your reaction to Shannon calling you the third best center. Great names. It's Wilt and Kareem. You can't be upset names. When you're with those names.
And when you're doing the job that we have to do and you state facts, can't have a problem with that. Only problem I have with what Shannon said, yes, Wilt did average 50 and do all that, but he only got 2 championships. He didn't get double and quadruple team.
Yeah, that's crazy to average like 50 and 30.